All the month of March is reading month across the country. And so this week on Dateline Schools, we're talking about reading as well as we have the opportunity of talking with Kathy Tricomo. She is one of the reading consultants or language arts consultants here at St. Clair County RESA. And Kathy, we alluded to it a little bit when we first started this series on Monday, talking about the impact of technology, but with kids using technology, not just so much for the remote learning, but technology on an everyday basis in their lives. How can we keep reading something that they need to focus on and something that's a priority for them?
Yeah, I think about kids with technology and aren't they incredible with it? I'm amazed at the things that they can do with it. That just comes so naturally for them. But at the same time, I think there's no doubt we have to limit the amount of screen time that they get and pay attention to the quality of it. Because a lot of things I think are promoted as maybe educational or good for kids are not really all that great. So it's hard to make those decisions, and it's hard if you aren't somebody who is spending a lot of time sifting through all the things that are out there with technology. How do you choose what's good for kids? So I think a really good thing is to go to your school's website and look at the types of things that teachers in your schools have already vetted for you and put out there for kids to do, because you know that they connect to the curriculum, they connect to the kinds of things that your kids are doing in school. So to pay attention, I think, to what they're doing with the screen time is really important. And then at the same time, I think it's really important to understand that the more you talk to kids in person, the more you're laying the foundation for those reading skills that come later on. So really important things that you can do with kids that you can do when you're cooking dinner or riding in the car are things like, say a sentence out loud and tell me how many words did you hear in the sentence, count them together. Or I'm going to say a word, you tell me a word that rhymes and you go back and forth with that. Or say a word and say how many syllables or how many beats do you hear in that word. Or tell me what sound do you hear at the beginning of the word. So I guess I'd say that there are some real benefits to technology out there. There are definitely some wonderful things, but try to balance it with real talking and real interaction face to face.
And that's some great examples of how we can just use that technology to the benefit for improving our reading skills for our kids. We'll be back with more tomorrow for Dateline Schools. I'm Terry Herring.